How many chickens do we have to chase? All of them. Bird flu is in your face.
Pitch, this isn't usual, is it?
Just one day after Christmas, the Jew-run CDC under Mandy Cohen does a scare to make goys beware. And why does the Jew, Robert Redfield, who runs CDC behind the scenes, say a pending pandemic is not if, but when?
Dr. Redfield joins me live now. It's always nice to see you, Doctor. I remember you told Chris not long ago that the bird flu could make COVID look like a little pandemic, which was quite alarming. I mean, is that really the case?
Yes, Brian, I really do think it's very likely that we will at some time, it's not a question of if, it's more of a question of when, we will have a bird flu pandemic. And as you mentioned, unfortunately, bird flu has, when it does enter humans, has a significant mortality, probably somewhere between 25 and 50% mortality. So it's going to be quite complicated.
Why is it always a yid that's the bearer of bad tidings?
Since 2019, we've had a progressive increase in bird flu in chickens and ducks and turkeys in our country. And since then, you've seen it now go into a number of mammals. It's now in over 25 different mammals. I think now with the llamas recently, it's now in 27 mammals in the United States. Why is that important? Is we know exactly what has to happen for bird flu to be infectious for humans and go human to humans.
So I was just wondering if it's going to go, if it does, hopefully it won't. If it goes human to human, though, is it like COVID where if you cough, someone else can get it? Is that how it spreads, or does it spread a different way?
No, it's likely to spread through aerosol and droplets is how it's going to eventually spread. And once the virus gains the ability to attach to the human receptor and then go human to human, that's when you're going to have the pandemic.
And that means bird flu masks on your face. Let's call it eggflation, your new economic marker. Them eggs are now at $5.57 per dozen in the Midwest, up 150% from last year at this date. Whole Foods has some at $9 a dozen, and many stores with a limit of only 2 dozen. As for bovines, I can't find a bona fide report by mammal veterinarians that show how avian influenza A, bird flu, has had a lethal effect by extending its host range in bovines. One fluff piece published by the American Veterinarian Medical Association claims that a network of bovine veterinarians makes a connection between bird deaths and sick cows. No single origin cited, no source in sight, just a cow gets sick and presto, it's bird flu. My stab at it is that it came from a lab to make us all take another jab. Better prep your cat. 2 days after Christmas, a recall on cat food had it removed from grocery shelves, all because one meowing house cat died of bird flu from eating Northwest Naturals turkey recipe cat food. I'm not sure how they figured that out. Cat doctors do autopsies? Last time I checked, autopsies are done on humans only, not cats. But this about that. Better prep your pet with tuna fish. Turkey and yourself prep with food and water. Eggs are disappearing, then chickens, then beef, then pork, then dairy, then we're all vercocked. Talk about taking us for dumb schmucks. Just 9 days before Christmas, California does a recall on a second raw milk ranch due to, must be in the brew, bird flu, my friends. This is a Jewish affair. The bankers, the media moguls, the Democrat high-rising dudes, all Jews, want to bring the Trumpsters and Trump too under their boot. I'm thinking just a few days after the inauguration, they'll boot us. As of May, the national pre-pandemic vaccine stockpile has 400,000 vials of bird flu injections ready to plunge into our veins. In June, it added 4.8 million doses to that fatal stockpile. The vax maker, CSL Seqirus, was tasked with fashioning those doses at its North Carolina plant. CSL's prime shareholder is State Street Global, you know, Larry Fink and his Heebie-Sheebie tribe. Oh, those poor birds. I mean, oh, those poor Trump voters. The birds are going to die. The Trump voters denied their MAGA and MAHA that makes America great and healthy again gets bird flu poo in their eyes. Not to worry. Yids have pinned Gucci to make designer masks. Won't be out of place. Bird flu both in and on your face.